Hi guys, welcome to another lap guide with P1 Docs, this time with the new Porsche 992.2 Cup car around Spa for week 3 of the racing officials. We start with turn 1, my reference is 100-meter brake marker. I want to brake when it gets hidden by this pillar on the car, that's where I know when I want to brake. Turning in, it's really important to be light on the brakes so the car is nice front end. You really want to stop the car on the apex, straight line the steering wheel and smash first gear on the exit. This car has plenty of traction, so you just want to be straight with the steering wheel and smash it in first gear. Aim for the curb, use all the track on the exit. Upper rouge, just really important to use all the track on the left as much as iRacing allows you. There's an off track here, so you just want to stay clean and use as much as you can without getting the off track. On the inside, this car is super bouncy, so I prefer to stay off the curb and the car has enough downforce to do this flat out without taking the inside curb. So as long as you use all the track here as you can, you should be okay to do it flat out all the way up. So watch out here on the top. You can have a really terrible bounce and throw you to the right. So as long as you have the correct line and correct steering input, you should be okay to do it flat out. Up to sector 2, my brake marker is around the 100 meters and the start of the curb, so I don't want to be start braking on the curb, but just a little bit before should be good. Just use all the track on the entry, all the way up to the grass. Really important to use the track here. And as you turn in, watch out for the entry, for the mid corner with the curb. The curb strike is really bad on this car. It takes a long time for it to land, and when it lands, it really bounces hard. So you really have to expect the car to be thrown around like crazy when going over the curbs. But again, here in sector 2, just really important to use all the track. Be comfortable with the curb bounces, get used to it, because that's key with this new Cup car. It's really important to stay on the curb as much as you can. If you exit out of the curb early, it's just gonna throw you out to the gravel. So my goal here is to just use all the track here on entry and then stay on the curb as much as you can. Here, brake on the start of the curb, a little bit before is my reference. Really light brakes, don't rely too much on the ABS, lay down shift into second, stabilize the car. The left, just use all the track, be comfortable taking the curb here, it's really important into no name. Really patient on the brakes, really light braking, long trail braking. Just take as much track as you can up to the inside sausage here. Now in sector 3, I just use my reference, I would say, on a 50 mark, I would say is a good reference. It's really long trail braking, use all the track. Here it's really important to have really good steering inputs and throttle input. Just be really patient on the throttle. Don't smash the throttle here because then the car you'll just be stuck with understeer for the rest of the corner, and it's a really easy way to lose time. So just primarily judge it off your throttle input. Don't turn the car too much. If the car is not turning, just lift off a bit, wait for the car to turn, and then you can go flat out. Use all the track as you can. In pith path, just really long trail braking again, light brakes. Use all the track on entry. I'd say not all the track. In this car, just half of the curb is enough, and then on the mid corner, I don't like to take this inside of the curb like I used to in the old Cup car, the GT3 cars, because again the bounces are really bad. You just want to have a consistent platform, consistent aero platform. This new Cup car has a lot of downforce, so you don't. Sometimes you just have to think twice before taking some of these big curbs. And even though the curb seems small, if you take it, the car is just gonna bounce like crazy. So ideally here, I like to stay off the curbs. All the track on the exit. You brake just a little bit before the curb. Flip the curb on the entry. Again, mid corner is the same story. Just use the red and yellow curbs for stability, and if you take more than this, the car is just gonna bounce and throw you off into the gravel. So here, it's really important to use all the track all the way up to the gravel. Here, just again, don't take too much curb. You can see even before touching the curb, the car is bouncing like crazy. So I have the white line as my reference, just go a little bit inside of the white line, that should be enough. More than that, I think you're just gonna be getting thrown out into the gravel. It's really important to have the correct line, just use all the track as much as you can. If you go beyond the white line, you're gonna get an off track, so you can go all the way here. This is perfectly legal within our racing limit. You should be good to do it flat out. This will be dependent on the conditions, of course. If you're in clean air, dirty air, if you have south wind, north wind, it's really condition dependent, but in these data pack conditions it should be perfectly doable to do it flat out. Here brake marker, easy reference point, just white line. Again, dependent on the conditions, it's a very heavy braking zone, so this is very wind dependent. But in these conditions, you just, as soon as you cross the white line, you start braking. Again, even though now you have ABS, don't rely too much on the brakes. I would keep braking as if you didn't have ABS, just really light braking. Especially into the corner, otherwise the car is not gonna turn. This is as much curb as I'm comfortable taking. More than this, again, the car is just gonna bottom out or bounce like crazy and throw you out. So I like to keep it in second. Take a good amount of curb, but not too much. On the exit, I keep it in second. Again, here you can maybe go first, might give you a little bit better pace, but for consistency and especially tire wear, you just might as well stay in second here for a race distance. Then use all the track on the exit and flat out to the line. My lap guide around Spa. This track is a track that depends a lot on wind and conditions, so your references and brake markers might change depending on those conditions. And for this new Cup car, just really watch out for the curb bounces, the ABS. Don't rely too much on the ABS and the TC, but especially the ABS. I would advise driving the car as if it still didn't have ABS. And that's it. Thank you for watching.